How about a little bit of Canadian roleplay? Now I don't know why Canadians like this. Oh, what's the... Oh dear, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done in War Thunder. Come here, you. Oh no, I'm definitely sorry now. I'm definitely sorry now. Help me, bud. I was just out for a rip. Oh, this guy's bullying me. There's no way. Is this really happening? Is this really happening right now? Oh dear. I'm sorry for this intro. Welcome to my new video. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the M4A5. This thing is a Canadian built modification of the M3 Lee, the Ram 2. Now it's built on the chassis of the M3, which is this hideous looking machine. And now I will admit it's a lot better looking here than the M3 Lee. It still looks like someone made a tank out of Play-Doh and then accidentally sat on it. Now looks aren't everything when it comes to tanks, and this thing's got a lot of things going for it. It's got a 57mm cannon. It's the British version. It has shot Mark 9, which has 122mm of penetration, 94mm of penetration at 100 meters 30 degrees. But consider this thing is the same as the M4 Sherman that has a 75mm gun with the M61 APHE. Now it has 95mm of penetration point blank, but the HE filler makes it much easier to one-shot things. But this thing can do a lot more damage for KV1s and things that have additional armor that the M61 is going to struggle with. It also has a faster reload at 4.2 seconds or 4.0 ace compared to the Sherman's 5.0 ace. And if we just check here, this thing has the same gyroscopic stabiliser as the Sherman as well. And then we look at the armor. Now, this thing is cast all the way around, and it does have some very trolly angles. Look at this, 170mm of protection here. Now, even if we aren't facing the enemy and we angle slightly, we still have pretty decent protection all round. This thing's got a lot of weird angles, but it has some weak spots. Check this out. It has a gigantic shoot me hatch. Only 53mm of protection here, and even on the turret, there's a lot of little gaps that you can squeeze rounds in. Even a Wirbelwind or a Flak Panzer can pin you through the front. Now, I know a lot of tanks have weak spots, but these ones, this particular one, sorry, here, that's the big one. There's very rarely a thing that doesn't know that this is the weak spot. And if you ever see a Ram and you're in a situation where you have to kill it quickly, this is the way to go. Look at the X-ray. Lots of ammo stored right behind that hatch, and if you hit it with APHE, the turret's super cramped, you're going to kill a driver, and your whole tank is dead. But does that happen often? No. And I don't know why. This thing is just so unbelievably survivable, and it boggles my mind. So, let's go take it out. Abandoned Factory. This is a battle game, so we're going to have to try and play a little bit more reserved than we normally would. This is probably going to draw out a little while longer. We're against Russia. They can do really well against angles, and this is a 4-3 game for sure. Let's get to a nice spot up in the warehouses up here. I think I'm going to take a spot inside a warehouse. We can hopefully control multiple angles. If anyone wants to push us, then we can poke holes in them. It's not ideal. Let's get machine guns on them. We've got plenty of those in this thing. That guy was going for the early opportunist, and I'm fairly sure if he started firing at me, we would have been a little bit of trouble probably. There's bound to be some weak spots on the cast hull that he could squeeze through.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Let's try and get in here. We just need to keep our ears out. See someone down there.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Should be able to sneak up on him. And get a little bit closer, see what we're dealing with. Oh, that's a sad boy. Something behind us just broke through. That's a flag bus. This guy paying attention? Nope. Let's go for you first. Get our loaders out. Our little machine guns won't go through that. This guy's decided just to drive off. Hasn't noticed anything. Got his engine radiator fuel tank. Let's get his breach out. Nothing else coming, looks like. He's dead. Oh, this is not good. Oh, we bounced the Puma. Crit him. I have no idea how we bounced so many side shots in this thing. It's ridiculous. I guess we didn't bounce it. It's just that it penned us. And I think a lot of the internal componentry probably soaked up most of the shrapnel in. Unless he was using APCR. Honestly, no idea. We definitely should have died there. He probably panicked a little bit, which he shouldn't have done. I got outplayed, but I got lucky. You meant the chaff, he's beating something up over there. That's another flag bus. He's dead. Cromwell took him out. Let's do something cheeky here. We're going to just sit behind this wall. Do you set up in a position where we can back off once we fire through it? I've not had the best success ever shooting through walls recently. We'll see how this goes. What on earth is that? It's Japanese.
Attention to the map.
That's going to be scary. This is Chino 2. Or a Chino. The 50mm guy I'm not so worried about, but this guy definitely. This particular boy here. At this angle I'm kind of concerned. It's back and forwards. Okay, let's push this wall down. He's reversing. Don't look at me. Commander Laura, I don't think I damaged any of his breach. His shot landed too short though. He's probably going to back up. Yeah, he has. It's okay. Oh, wait, can we get a side shot on this guy? Oh, I got victimed by the rendering system. This guy definitely panicked after we hit him, which is good. I'm just going to back up. I keep forgetting we're playing battle, so we need to play this for the... We're here for a long time and a good time, so we gotta look after ourselves. I'm just gonna reverse all the way out here. I can hear a plane coming in. Just gonna chill inside this building for a wee minute. F just took out a dive bomber. This guy's definitely not going to have another look. I don't think he wants to peek. I can maybe get my 30 cal on this guy. Just took out our bullfighter as well. He can't do much to us, but he can definitely take A lot of our air units out. Is this a new tank that's back again? Oh, he's just fired on a Cromwell. Cromwell's smoked up though.
Attention to the map.
There we go. It was a Shinu. It was just a Shinu 1 though. Use this smoke just to back up again. Finally got him out. I can stop stressing about him now. Now we can push round to their spawn, but I'd rather watch this side still. I think, yeah, we're the only tank on this end. We can look after this area. Take a shot through the smoke on that guy just to see if we can get a hit on him.
To the designated grid square. Let's keep the pressure on.
I think he might be RTB. A few enemies left.
Need cover.
Someone's in cover on B. Achilles and Cromwell have now locked down that spawn. So, what's the next move from here? We could end up just staying here for the rest of the game, not doing very much. Or we can push forward. And if things don't go well in our tank, we can still... Hold on a second. Which straight are you going to fly in for how long? Too low. Lost our Achilles on that side. Wanted to be aware of that. This guy's going to come back in eventually. Something here, I think. Yeah, that's a big hit. A lot of components damaged. He's backing up though. Where's this plane at? Yeah, come to me. He's going to the B cap, I think. Trying to aim for his engines. This is more of a nuisance than anything else. Japanese SPAA. Now where's this Panzer at? He definitely pulled all the way back. Just took a shot from somewhere else? No idea. Am I right? Oh yeah. It's a Yag 10. Another bit of advice. I don't know if anyone knows this. Don't try and kill crew on Yags with solid shot. Aim for a component. Transmission or something that's not integral, i.e. like cannon breach or engine. Aim for transmission and you'll more than likely hull break. If you hit a person, i.e. one of the crew and knock them out, then it won't trigger the hull break properly, so it's always wise to go for that component shot rather than kill the crew if you can. Yag 10 should have killed me. It just goes to show how trolly the armor can be on this thing. Now I'm going to get a little bit more cocky. Something was there. This guy's still in the corner. It's on fire. It's the Chinese SPAA. Oh, we managed to cap and we won the game. Oh, GG. Hey, we got frozen ass. This is good for us because we can utilize our quick reload on this map from a decent position. We've got a nice winter camo on here too. And we can really traverse a lot of these ruts and bumps pretty well in this little tank. Let's try and get to an advantageous position we can kind of peek from. Now we don't have the best reverse gear, same as a Sherman, so we don't want to push out too far. We'll get ourselves in a bit of trouble. And if we're looking at multiple angles, there's a lot of places that there's a... Look at the weak spots on this thing. We need to be careful with where we put ourselves and make sure we're covered from at least one side. I like this little hill up here because a lot of people push up towards the A cap. You can really catch them out. And with a quick reload, you can put that to good work if there's multiple opponents. But good depression on this little guy too. Sit up here so we can see with our binos. Is anyone pushing across there yet? Oh, we got one guy over here. This dude has to go. Italian boy. And we've got Panzer here as well. Nice double kill. Now we can control this area pretty well. I'm just going to back up a little bit. Let's keep our binos open. This big tree is really annoying. I should probably take this tree down. What's we going to do that? Oh well, we'll take the smaller one out, sure. Something is up on A. Now what got up there that quickly? Probably a Puma, I'm imagining. The towing guy we killed is now respawned. Now I'm going to have to keep an eye out there. We've got nobody else on my team to look after the A-cap from that side. And it's very likely he could come down behind me. Let's call out that to our teammates just in case someone is paying attention to the map. Don't want to move from where I am right now, it's too risky. Somebody else coming across on a stug. Shot on him. This guy's coming down now. It's an R3. Fourth it is. Commander and gunners out. It's backing up. Oh, this is not good. He's dead. Right, Stug's back. Don't really want to mess with that right now. Actually got a fright because of that artillery. Yeah, I don't want to re-peek that Stug for sure. I totally forgot those R3s existed. What else coming this way? Stug's on the move. We've got two guys actually watching this position. That R3 is going to be a real pain. It's a lot of RT. Another tank destroyer. This guy doesn't know I've got this good reload, I'm pretty sure yet. I had no clue. Is this other dude going to push me as well? Hopefully this guy doesn't shoot my barrel out. This guy surely won't push. Surely not. Oh, he is. Verbal wind coming, which I'm actually more scared of than anything else. Yeah, he's in trouble now. What's this guy's plan now? His transmission. Down he goes. R3's pushing up now. The closer he gets, the more annoying he's going to be. Still no support from teammates. Now here's another little trick. Use your spotting thing. And I can now drop... Oh, we got shot in the back. Oh, clever girl. Oh, there goes my turret. And we're out of the game. Okay, I held that entire flank of my own for a little while. Oh, the R3 killed me. So there we have her. The Canadian Ram 2. The M4A5. This was requested by multiple people. Way over 10, maybe even 20 people recommended that I try this thing out and showcase it. And I honestly had a little bit of fun. I've never really got along with this tank. But it's not a bad tank. Would I spend my hard-earned money on it? Maybe not. But if it pops up in the Warpawn store and you like to run a nice 3-7 lineup like this, I would definitely recommend it. I'd like to apologise for the short ending of the last game, but I recorded this stuff maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and some of it got corrupted, unfortunately, with a lot of other footage I had. So today I'm going to spend a lot of time recording new videos, and we can move on. Expect 4 videos this weekend, and I hope you enjoy them all. Thank you guys for watching. Much love, and bye-bye.